Hey everyone, Piano Man Chuck here, and this is the conclusion of 2019. It's going to be 2020 in another day or two. And the NAMM show is just around the corner, another couple of weeks. How cool is that? So be sure to stay tuned for my NAMM coverage as well. Now, I thought I'd finish off the year like I did last year. I'm going to go over what I reviewed this year in 2019, and I'm going to do it in reverse chronological order, starting with the last thing I reviewed, working all the way back to the first thing I reviewed this year. So, the very last thing that I reviewed this year was Roland's Phantom. This is the new Phantom. It is a absolute marvelous keyboard here. It's a workstation, it's a synthesizer, it's a performance tool. You can create songs with it so fast. Be sure to check out my video on that because it really is quite a keyboard. Before that, I did the iLoud MTM monitors. Those were just as impressive as iLoud's micro monitors when those first came out. They took the world by storm, and this one even outdoes the micro monitors for what that size is and what kind of sound that you get from that. Just amazing. All right, so before that was the PreSonus Eris E66 studio monitors, also an MTM design. And I actually compared that with the iLouds. Now, personally, I kind of preferred the PreSonus, but those were big and I didn't quite have the room in my studio, so I went with the iLoud MTMs and I never looked back. Those sound fantastic and I have space left over, so that is great. Before that, I did the Roland Go Mixer Pro. Now that's kind of a unique product that basically lets you record with your smartphone, and the video quality on smartphones are actually pretty good these days. But what this does is it lets you add audio, professional audio, to your video on your smartphone, and it mixes it all down. You can input not just microphones, but guitars, bass guitar, lead guitar, whatever, drums, keyboards. It's got all kinds of inputs there. So when you're finished, you've got the video that you expect, but with the audio that you never could hope to achieve with a smartphone. And don't feel bad, because even professional cameras, Nikon, Canon, they take great video and pictures, but the audio is horrible. So that's where the Roland Go Mixer Pro comes in. Really cool product, highly recommended. Roland FB10, along with its app, Piano Partner 2. Roland FB10 is an awesome entry-level piano priced at just $499. It's probably the best deal going for an entry-level piano because the key action with their PHA4 that they're using is just awesome. And it does the Bluetooth or MIDI over Bluetooth, so it really works out well. You got to check out the video on that one too. Kurzweil PC4, another great keyboard from Kurzweil, highly programmable, and you got to check out my video because it's just too much there for me to summarize here right now. Also recommend that as well. Before that, Nord piano monitors, and of course they're red to match all of their Nord keyboard products. Small little enclosure, but big sound, and it's custom designed so that it fits on special brackets if you have a Nord Stage 3, the later revision, or the Nord Piano, or the Nord Grand, and you got to check it out. Now, this is great for the Nords, and it gives you this almost, I kind of want to say tactile feedback, because you actually feel the vibrations coming from the speakers back into the keyboard, so it feels more like you're playing a regular acoustic piano. And before I reviewed that, I reviewed the new Nord Grand. Now that is also something to try, because unlike all the other Nords that use Fitar actions, the Nord Grand uses a Kawai key action, custom built for Nord. In fact, it's got its own key action name, the Nord RHN, or Kawai RHN. And the RH, of course, responsive hammer -N for Nord. It's the same key action modified that's found in Kawai's ES8 keyboard. All right, and before that, Nord came out with a brand new piano sample, the best they've done yet. It's called the White Grand, and it's sampled from a Steinway B. It's so good that of all the samples they did, you can put it in mono and it sounds almost, and in fact, it sounds just as good as it does in stereo. So when you're with a band, actually you want a mono piano with a band so that you can cut through. And this one does it perfectly. And when it's in stereo, oh man, it sounds so good. Again, you can catch all these reviews on my YouTube channel. So, and before that, Casio's Cordana Play for piano. It's an app that's used with some of their keyboards. And actually, I did that with the Casio Privia PXS 3000, which I also reviewed. That is one of their latest and greatest keyboards. I reviewed that along with the PXS 1000. And totally new from Casio, designed from scratch, from the ground up. They didn't bring anything over from previous pianos. Brand new key action, which feels phenomenal. Brand new sound engine, and you just got to try it out. 88 keys with battery operation, and of course weighted, graded. Check out the video, it's really good. Jaxa Vivo SX7, which is a MIDI sound module. That is also worth checking out the video for. The sounds on that are phenomenal. Not only that, but you can also upgrade the sounds. Download new sounds from Jaxa's site, or use any of the SoundFont 2 sound files that you'll find almost anywhere on the internet. So you're not limited to something you buy and what the sounds that are in there are what you get. Nope, you can keep adding to it. All right, and before that, the PreSonus Eris E5 studio monitors. Excellent monitors. I also did that with a comparison against the old Yamaha MSP5 studio monitors. Interesting comparison that you'll want to check out. And before that, the iLoud micro monitors, and I compared that with PreSonus Eris E4.5, 4.5-inch studio monitors, and the iLouds, again, a little smaller than that, but excellent sound. And before that, the Crumar 7. Now, I covered the interface between that and the computer, and the person that actually covered the video or the review of the actual keyboard was special guest Dave Bryce. And you might know him from Keyboard Magazine. He did an excellent job, and Dave, if you're watching, thank you again for that review. That was awesome. Before that, the Die-Hard portable AC power source. So you can power almost an entire band with that. You've got something like 400 watts of AC power. So busking musicians, it's a little heavy, but you don't have to worry about special things because it's all AC. You charge it overnight or whatever, and now you've got AC power. So everything that you buy plugs into an AC wall outlet anyway. So just plug it into this. Check out the video on that. And I started the year out with PianoTech version 6.4 review. Also excellent. And congratulations to PianoTech. They got an endorsement from Steinway. All right. And those were the reviews of specific products, but I also did a blurb on microphones, condensers versus dynamic mics. And what I used in those comparisons were Rode M5 condenser, Audio-Technica AT2020 condenser, Shure SM57, the whole world knows about those, dynamic mic, and a very inexpensive mic, a Samson R11. Does a great job. And I also did a video on piano pedals as it relates to Casio's Privia PXS 3000. We covered the Proline Expression pedal, the Proline Damper pedal, and Casio's own new SP34 triple pedal. That wraps it up for 2019, and I'm hoping to do even more reviews than this in 2020. We got a lot of great things that are coming to NAMM 2020, and we're going to find out what those are going to be soon. Stick around, watch my coverage. Now, as far as all of these products that I reviewed, I'm going to go ahead and pick my favorites. I have two favorites in the keyboard category, and let's break that down into beginner or entry level, and, well, some people might call it mid-level, and that would be the Casio Privia PXS 3000. Fantastic board. You gotta check it out. And at the high end, the workstation, the Roland Phantom. That is some piece of work. This, many already say, is now surpassing Korg's Kronos for King of the Workstation title. So you got to check that out too. And on the studio monitors, I'm going to have to go with the iLoud MTMs. They truly sound fantastic. I've been listening to music for all my life, but when you get in front of a pair of these iLoud MTM monitors, you're going to hear things in songs that you already know that you didn't hear before. It brings out every detail, every nuance. Anyway, that's it for 2019. See you next year. Piano Man Chuck. Peace out. Thanks for watching.